Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest Builders 2. I'm your host Wolfie. Let's see if I can remember how to, there we go, there's how we zoom. Welcome back! And yeah, you may have noticed that our hairdo is a little different. In that some of the map has been uncovered. Yes, there's a secret here on the island. And I'll show that off eventually, but for now, let's mosey onwards. Let's explore our surroundings. Suddenly, Wolfie hears a voice. There's nothing here. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyway? How did I even get here? The voice seems to be coming from the other side of the rocky outcrop. Wolfie might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. Yeah, there's also some delicious and nutritious kelp, our favorite. There we go, I tweaked some settings so that it's a little less noisy. Also, text will move by faster, so hopefully it's not as noisy. Isle of Awakening, the land of infinite opportunity. Did I mention we're on an island? Yeah, that should have been a no-doy moment. Also, I don't know if I said this in a previous episode or not. This is absolutely not a platinum guide for the game. I'm sorry. Yes, I have platinumed this on my main account. No, I'm not doing it again. The sky's such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven? Or hell, more likely. Huh? What was that noise? Hey, Bunches! Who the heck are you? Bunches? That's a rather rude name to call me. My hair is perfectly coiffed, sir. Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't happen to know where we wound up, or how we wound up here, would you? No, I've never seen you before. You were on a ship that sank, and then you woke up on this beach? That is not what I said at all. But sure, let's go with it. So, how come you didn't Kark it too? What's your story? Kark? The heck is Kark? Your name's Wolfie, and you're an apprentice builder? Not what I said, but sure. Huh? Never heard of one of them before. Congratulations, I guess? I like this guy. He's kind of snarky like me. Anyway, my name's Malroth. Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me. What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. Are you a 10-year-old boy or something? Just typical young boy behavior. You want to see something really gross? Oh, it's that way. Or it's this way. Anyway. Now that's what I call dead in the water. I bet you'd never seen anything like this before. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board? But if I wasn't on your ship, then how did I... What the... Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. She sounds like she's in a pretty bad way, though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. Oh, okay, but what about the other bodies? There's no response. It's just a corpse. And then it slowly fritters away. A wave breaks on the shore and washes the body out to sea. Well, let's leave the other two for decoration, I guess. Oh dear. Where am I? How did I get here? What? You're pirates, aren't you? filthy, free-brooding brigands who shall take me captive and demand the ransom for my safe return. Pray tell, whom would we collect a ransom from? I don't see anybody else around here. Got caught up on the block, did ya? There she goes. She's got a mouth on her, hasn't she? Yeah? There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the honors? I mean, I guess, but shouldn't we get a little bit of info out of her first? She might know something. Hold up. Oh no, she's locked the door. Whatever shall we do? Surely we can't just, you know, go through here and... Malroth, you're so destructive. You made the door tremor when you came through there. I mean, sheesh. Get away from me, you villains. If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Wolfie when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from the ship. The one who ran around grinning while those horrid monsters barked orders at you. I know you were in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Lay on the beach and enjoy the sunset. You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party? That is not what I said! I said beach! Rest! Sunset! How'd you get rescue party for that? Oh, well, alright. Even a rank amateur like yourself should be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make the most basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, what will we need to hold out until help arrives? Let me see... Oh no, not demands! We'll need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. The walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use this old shack? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure you can fix the place up. You can salvage some of the decking from the wreckage and patch up any holes. Just use those gloves of yours to pick it up. You won't have to worry about splinters that way. We have no idea how long it'll take for a search party to locate us, so we'll need to find enough sustenance to tide us over until we're rescued. There's bound to be a scallywinkle. Scallywinkle? We got scallywinkles up in here. There's bound to be a good scallywinkle or two on the seashore. They're edible so long as you give them a good grilling on a bonfire first. Okay, we gotta grill the scallywinkles. Okay, you're a failed clam! How about that? Was that a good grilling? I felt like it was a good grilling. You'll need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there are plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying about. You may as well put them to use. Really, a whole text box scroll for to use? Okay. Now, I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on these lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed if I'm to get my beauty sleep. You might be sleeping for a long time, Lulu. Just saying. I don't imagine you're capable of building 4 posters, so we shall have to make do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in the room when you're done. Hey, don't start telling us what to do, bossy boots. Who made you the leader here anyway? Thank you, Malroth. Agreed. Who made you the leader? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles. You're the one that's commenting on them, Lulu. I think you're impressed. Say that again and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Easy. Oh, Builder, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery? No, not at all. Pardon? I couldn't hear you from the waves crashing on the shore. I'll ask again. Please save me from the savagery. Please, I'm not giving you a choice. Well, like you said, you're not giving me a choice. That's wonderful. I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. Not just because I told you to. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises if you like. Then, when you become a fully fledged builder, you'll have me to thank for it. Training exercises? Who does this girl think she is? I know! Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? Well, how about we put her out of our misery instead? By all means, do the honors, Malroth. I don't appreciate all this bossing about. Alright. That girl really gives me the hump. Pardon? First she won't stop whinging, then the moment she wants something done, she's barking out orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her, skivvy. Skivvy? What is this terminology? I know this is mainly a British game, but come on. I'm just an American. I'm lost. Yeah, I know she's stranded here too, but that doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same as us. You've got to look out for number one. That's my motto. Or at least I think it is. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. You know, you said you were a builder? Yeah? Is that, like, something to do with a duck's nose? No. That is a bill. A builder is something entirely different. Well, whatever this builder business is all about, I'll help you. Had to yawn. Lulu bored me to tears, I'm sorry. I'll help you, but only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which of her errands you'll do first? If it was up to me, I'd mend those walls while we're here. Not these ones, those ones over there. Just stuff some planks in the holes and hey, presto, we've builded ourselves a brand new room, right? See, Malroth, you seem to know what you're doing. You seem to know what a builder is. To be honest, I blanked out the rest of her requests. Speak to her again if you need a reminder. Oh, I'm sure that she'll remind us plenty. And you know what? I don't really want to use the planks. How about instead we use some... How about instead we just steal the door? How's that grab ya? Instead of wood, we're just gonna use sand. A nice sand castle. There's a bronze level trophy, beginner bricky. Wolfie, you repaired my room. Your room. Our room. Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. And just so you know, a room must have a door and walls at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of rooms. Anyway, I am ever so happy to have a proper place to stay. And you two are very welcome to stop by anytime you like. Okay, goodbye. Night-night. Ta-ta. So I guess that means you don't need me to make you a bed, huh? Okay, cool. Well, she seems pretty satisfied with the new room. Right, up next is dinner. She wanted us to cook some of those scallywinkle things on a bonfire, didn't she? Is that something you can do? Well, maybe. How's this? We got a bonfire! A big bundle of branches that burns brightly. Oh, the illiteracy. Can be used to cook food. It's also categorized as lighting. What's the deal with that book? It's my special book. You just invented bonfires and now you can build one if you have enough materials? No, I said special book for my eyes only. All you need to do is just put together some wood and oil on that worn-out workbench. Well, if it's oil you need, I could give you some. I wrung this out of a slime that got in my way earlier. Here. I have plenty for all of my mighty, impressive muscles. We got 3 splats of oil. All you need now is wood. that girl said you could get some from the driftwood and broken barrels on the beach. Whatever that means. Anyway, you'd better get that bonfire built. No use starving her. It'll only put her in an even worse mood than she's already in. He's actually kind of a smart dude, isn't he? First things first. Oh. Let us put more sand up. I think I need more sand. Alright, I got some sand. Now let's get some lumber. And some scallywinkles. So Malroth is fun. If you start beating up stuff, he will too. Hey, Wolfie, I wanted to ask you something. Yes, what is it? I keep hearing about making and materials and builders. But what does any of that actually mean? I don't know. Google it. You smash things you find here and there to get materials, which you use to make new stuff. That's what being a builder is all about. I said to Google it! What'd you do, whip out a smartphone and find your answers? Ah, okay. I think I'm starting to get a clearer picture of what it is you guys do. Huh? How come I don't know already? Look, they might be 10 a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I've never met a builder before. Well, not that I remember, anyway. And when I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful, builder-free childhood. In the meantime, if you need a helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, then I'm your man. I destroy pretty much everything I touch. That's not something to brag about, man. You know those scallywinkles Lulu was asking for? There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep our eyes peeled and bag them all for ourselves. Well, you see these bubbles? Just aim down and hit the triangle, and there you go. What's that funny looking thing you've got there? It's a bivalve. It wouldn't be one of those scallywinkles that girl was jabbering on about by any chance? Yes, it's a bivalve. Well, it smells pretty fishy to me. Oh dear. If we ate one of them raw, we'd be chucking up chunks till the break of dawn. And that's something I'd rather avoid. Well, then, more for me, I suppose. There, we've confiscated a couple of them. Now, let us ute. Yeah, hold on. I'm not gonna get used to that control scheme. So, settings. Type 2. There we go. That's the one that I use on my personal file. So square is for the tool, and R2 places blocks. Ute. At least for now. You know what? I'm gonna just put these over here. Out of my way. Move, Malroth. You're not helping. And then, bam. Let's crack on one of these. Yes, because that's how we build a fire. Just woof, 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 woof. It's made. Awesome. Boom. What's that you've made? It's hot as heck, and it spits and crackles. It must be a bonfire. And the award goes to... But are you sure you know what you're doing with that? You know you're not supposed to play with fire, right? Yes, because I'm only 3 and fire is too dangerous. You could use a bonfire to cook food, select an ingredient, put it on the fire with the R2, and then push X to start cooking. See what happens when you throw a scallywinkle on. We'll have to do that in the next episode, because we're out of time. We've been jabbering too much, me and Malroth. And Lulu bossing us around. But if you enjoyed this episode, do the usual YouTube stuff down below. I greatly appreciate the assistance. Especially share the episodes around. Tell your friends. And I will hopefully see you in the next episode, where we continue to attempt to survive over here in our little sand hut next to this bonfire. Surely help will come eventually, right? Yes? No? Maybe? Either way, I'll see you next time. Ta for now.